Today we're going to be doing my everyday makeup routine, which isn't too long or that good, but keep watching anyway. I always start with my color corrector and put it under my eyes, and then anywhere where I'm kind of dark or hyperpigmented. And currently I have this pimple that I picked at that's bleeding, so I'm gonna have to cover that up somehow. So then I let that sit for a little bit, and then I blend it all in. And after I've done that, I take my concealer. It's nothing special, it's just like a Sephora gel concealer. And I always do 3 dots under both my eyes, 1 on my eyelid, and then just 1 anywhere that I want to conceal. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 above. And then on my pimple scars, and this one down here. And then I also let that sit for a little bit before I blend it all in. You'll notice I rarely use brushes. I don't know, I just find it a lot easier to do makeup with my fingers instead. After I've blended everything, I go in and set my concealer with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm the shade 20. So I just take a powder puff and some of the powder and the lid. And then after like a minute, I'll take a tiny brush and just brush the extra powder off. That's pretty much it for concealer and like base. So I usually go in and set my face at this point. And then after my base is done, I go in with my eyeliner on my waterline. Once that's in my waterline, I'll go in with my bronzer. What I usually do is just like 2 lines down my nose, 1 up here, 1 on the side, and then I look at where my eyebrow ends, and then I put a light line from the end of my eyebrow up toward like kind of above my cheekbone, and then I do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll put a little bit on like my jawline. I always want to blend upwards. And then for my nose, I usually just go in with my finger. I find that a lot easier. And at this point, I go in with my blush. I place my blush directly on my cheeks. I know a lot of people put on their brush first, and I always do it right like under the corner of my eye. I don't usually like put it like in the center where most people do. I just like making my face look a little bit more like lifted. So then is highlighter, and I usually just use my pinky for this. I'll put a little bit on the tip of my nose and a little bit on the bridge of my nose, like just between my eyes, and a little on top of the cupid's bow, and in the corners of my eyes, of course. Sometimes I like to just take my black liner that I used in my waterline, put like a decent amount like in the corners, and then I'll just take my like the side of my fingernail and just flick it upwards, and that creates like a really soft wing. And after that, I go into mascara, so I curl my lashes. Then I go in with the Maybelline Sky High. After all of that's done, I go into my lip combo. Currently, I've been using the NYX lip liner in Espresso. And then after the liner, I go in with the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss. That's it for my everyday makeup. Thanks for watching.